Radio guys, let's paint some shit. Okay, so what do we got here? We have got 4 Nissan Patrol doors. Man, I'm in a good freaking mood today. I am, man, that Patrol out there, one of the best ones I've ever done. I freaking swear. Let's crank this. CV1, mate, for the freaking win. Base coat and clear coat. So we use the Gambler here. This is the Gambler edition. And what was it? The New School. I can't bloody remember. New School, Old School. They released these 2 guns about the same time. The purple one is the one that I use for base coat. So base coat I put down the 1 visit. PPG 1 visit in Barabase. KAB is the colour code, and it's gunmetal grey. The clear coat we're using is the PPG LVC 131. I've got the boost cranked up to 30 degrees. I've got the clear coat up to 30 degrees. Man, everything is it's just clicking, man. It doesn't always happen, but I've settled into the groove. I've got the best procedure down pat for these patrols. Smash them out in no time. Good crew here. Small but good crew. I've got a good work-life balance too. I'm just happy in general. I know they say that you shouldn't talk too much about that kind of stuff because people that dislike you can use it against you. Well, whatever, man. That's not me. I'll say whatever the hell I want. So, yeah, first coat of 1.6. Sort of a little bit higher pressure to get that paint on thin. So what happens when you turn the pressure up, you get it'll like finer atomization. So basically the droplets are going to be a touch smaller. So you're going to get less on the panel, but it's going to be flatter, right? More overspray. And then on the second coat, we drop the pressure down. So you're going to get more on the panel. So the way I see it, that's when we get that film build, like we're building that film up. If we were to do like a reading after 1 coat, let's just say we bake that out after the first coat, left it like that, it would not be enough paint on there, wouldn't be enough clear. You would find that the second coat is probably double the amount of film thickness of the first coat. So I would guess that the first coat of clear is probably only 10 to 20 microns at a guess, right? Whereas the second would be 30, around there, 30, 35, maybe even up to 40, but yeah, factory paint for primers, base coats and clear for these are about 70 to 110 within that range. I range about 100 to 130, maybe like 130 on a bonnet. But the other side of it is you don't want too much paint. Less is more sometimes. I guess there's somewhat of a fine line. There really is. So we've talked paint for a few minutes in between coats. .45. Yeah, that's tacking off nicely. Nice wet coat on the edges. Yeah, gradually I'm getting a few people interested in getting their cars painted at this shop. And, you know, if you want your car painted by me here, you're more than welcome to contact me. thegunmanraw@gmail.com. Shoot us an email, we'll get in contact and see what we can do. Most likely just get it put through as a job. I'm kind of at the point where I'm not really that interested in taking on backyard sort of, you know, like private jobs. And that's partly because, you know, that work-life balance that I speak of. I'm happy just doing what I'm doing. I don't want to spend all weekend working on other people's cars. I've got other stuff that I'd prefer to do, you know. I love my work, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to do this all day, every day. Wow. I mean, this is kind of pretty fun. With a DB1 in your hand, what could go wrong? I'm going to have to go for a top-up now. I should have done that in between coats. I had a blonde moment. Oops. Man, that is so freaking clean and glassy too. We do have to give a certain amount of credit to PPG for improving the quality of their products, man, and it's night and day. It really is. I mean, it took them long enough. But look, you probably noticed we do a lot of resprays here, right? So I would still say colour matching is not the strongest point of PPG, but look, the point I'm at with that is we don't do much of it. It's annoying when you work in a smash shop when you're expected to do like two or three colour matches a day. But even in saying that, you can build yourself up a colour library. There's ways around it to sort of help yourself. If you're good at what you do, it doesn't have to be like a deal breaker, put it that way. So what I've found with PPG colours is they will usually have a good colour variant, but they don't make it easy to find that variant. So you use the Spectro. It won't always be the first reading. Whereas with like Act Delta, when you Spectro, like the first one is pretty much always the best. Occasionally it'll be the second one, but rule of thumb, you just mix up the first one and colour match it. And you've got yourself something that is so good that you might just have to add a little bit of this or a little bit of that and then you're off. But with PPG, if the colours are out, man, they're out. Like they'd get another variant level, you know, like not even worth mixing up that colour, that bad. So what you've got to do is you've got to mix up test amounts, like mix up 200 mils, spray it out, check it. Well, that one's no good. You've just wasted 20 minutes on that colour. Try the next one down, that's no good. Third one down, you've got it. So, you know, like it might only take 45 minutes, but that's 45 minutes that would take 5 minutes with another system, like or with, you know, stand-on. So it's not negligible, it's a waste of time. We've got a little bit of a stagger starting around here. We'll just leave that right under the door handle. That's what you want, man. If it's not running, you're not trying hard enough. If you don't get the occasional run, you're not trying hard enough. And it's barely a run. I don't call that a run. Can you even see it? There's just starting there. Under this one too. That one's a bit bigger. And that will probably move a little bit more too. But man, how clean and glassy is that, man? Like night and day compared to what I was getting. Look at that, man, there's nothing in it. Nothing to buff in it. Like what, one little one here, where is it? Can you even see it? There. So I'll give that 10 minutes, clean out the spray gun, give it a bake, get it out, leave it overnight before they even touch it. I've got a rule there, don't touch my paint the same day. Don't fit it up the same day unless it's a smaller job, but on a respray, man, you just let that paint do its thing. No rush. Rightio guys, till next time, get out there and paint some shit. Gunman out.